Welcome Peak to Peak Elementary to the Student Council News. I'm Quinn and this is my partner Peyton. We are happy to have you with us this afternoon.
Let's jump right into our daily news. We have a new health segment to share with you this afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Maddie, for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to share some new findings in the health department. Did you know that food has new labels with colors? There are green light go foods, yellow light slow foods, and red light whoa foods. Green are all the foods that come from the ground and all those fruit and veggies you can think of. Yellow slow foods are the foods that are okay for you but can be processed or modified. And red whoa foods are those junk foods that are completely processed and don't come from fruits or veggies. So there you have it, kids. Be sure that you're getting enough green go foods in your diet every day. Speaking of staying health conscious, let's go to our health correspondent who's going to tell you all the ways you can get active.
This is Mrs. Trasky reporting live from Boulder, where behind me you will see loads of runners practicing for the upcoming Boulder race. It is a 10K challenge to stay fit and healthy by training for this 10K race. That's 6 miles. Could you do it? If you're interested, join me on Wednesdays after spring break. Meet me at the sandbox. We're gonna head over to the track and get fit together. If you'd like to sign up for the Boulder, please visit the Boulder website and link to BB Racers, and you can sign up under Peak to Peak. I hope to see all of you there.
Thanks for that insightful report. I better work on eating more of those green go foods. And the BB Racers sounds like a great way to get active. Kids, be sure to sign up. On to our news for the day.
Today's newscast is about patience. Patience means remaining calm when things do not come easily or quickly.
Yes, and when you show patience, you are showing others you can be trusted and you have good character. Let's go to our reporters who are going to tell us more about patience.
Hi everyone, I'm here in an elementary classroom and students are hard at work on their writing projects. I see lots of hard work going on. Students are working independently at their desks while the teacher is meeting with students at the back table. Let's look for patience.
Hey, what's going on back here? What's taking so long? I need to ask Ms. Parsons one question. Can I get mine?
Shh, we're trying to wait for our turn patiently. That means staying calm, and we have to wait and not disrupting others.
Yes, we are taking our turns and following directions appropriately. The school day is much easier when everyone slows down and shows patience. There you have it, everyone. A perfect example of patience in the classroom. I bet these students also show patience in line for lunch, waiting for recess, and while their teachers give directions. Great job, Peak to Peak.
There you have it. Patience is all about being calm, even if things don't come easily or quickly. Those students were showing great patience even when the line was long and slow. Thank you, team.
And now we have a special guest who is joining us all the way from Illinois. This is a big honor. Today joining us via satellite is the author of the In Focus books, Mr. Tom McSheehy. Tom, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be with you today and talk about patience. Did you know that scientists studied 1,000 children for 32 years to figure out what skills help children when they became adults to be successful in life? And they found out that there were 2 important skills. The first one is the ability to deal with your emotions, to feel them, to name them, to express them in a healthy way, and to calm them. The second important skill is the ability to be patient or to control your impulses or think before you act. Patience is a lot like climbing a mountain, because in order to climb a mountain, you have to work really hard, one step after each other, to get to the top and see the beautiful view. But it takes a lot of patience to keep walking one step after another, like the little engine that could, to reach the top and get the reward and see the beautiful view. And for me, when I was in 2nd grade, I couldn't even print my first name Tom. That's the truth, and it's hard to believe, huh? But it is the truth. But I kept working, and I had a lot of patience, and I kept trying, and eventually I learned to write and express myself and to grow up and write 3 books. So having patience helped me become an author. Let's talk about the brain and patience. Over the last 2 years, you've been learning about the brain using my In Focus books. And you've learned that there's 3 main parts to the brain, right? The first one, or the lowest part, is, that's right, the lizard part of the brain, or the brainstem. And that's a little bit like the energy of a T-Rex dinosaur, right? And if you move up, the next level of the brain is the dog part of the brain, or the limbic system, where emotions are and feeling motivated or wanting to do things. And that sometimes can be a little bit like the energy of a German shepherd who's mad or scared. And the third important part of the brain is the owl part of the brain, or the prefrontal cortex. It's right behind our eyes, that part of the brain. Well, the owl part is the part we're trying to develop and get stronger, because the stronger the owl part of the brain is, the more patience you'll have and the ability to wait in life. And you can be successful then, or more successful in things. So it's the owl part that helps to calm down the lizard part of the brain or the dog part of the brain when those two are producing big emotions or big feelings or sensations in your body that are hard to be patient, to be able to wait. When I was teaching 3rd grade, I played a patience game called the Charlie Challenge. I put up posters in my room and it said, the Charlie Challenge. Can you control your impulses? Can you pay attention as well as Charlie? Charlie's my dog, and he loves to eat. And when he eats, he gobbles down his food in a few seconds. I always ask him to sit for a couple seconds, and I say, okay, before he eats. One day I said okay, and I went up the stairs. And when I came down 25 minutes later, Charlie was looking up at the stairs with drool coming down, but he hadn't eaten his food. It was unbelievable that he could do that. So I decided to use Charlie as my teacher in my 3rd grade classroom. So let's take a look at a short video of Charlie showing his ability to be patient. Okay, Charlie. In my In Focus books, right here, there are lessons on patience. They're called Controlling Impulses. I hope you do them. I challenge you, the Peak to Peak students and staff, do 2 things. First, to work with your class to figure out, what does patience look like? If I came to Peak and I was looking for patience, what would I see? And the second thing is, I challenge you to work with your class to figure out some fun ways that you can, activities, games that are quick, that you could do at home or at school to work on waiting or to work on developing patience. I will end with a quote, and it is, the key to everything is patience. You get the chicken by hatching the egg, not smashing it. Arnold Glasgow. Well, thanks for listening. It's been great to be with you. Take care, Peak to Peak. See you later.
Thank you, Tom, for spending time with us. How special to be able to connect with a real-life author, especially the author of In Focus series, which we practice daily.
Speaking of In Focus, let's take a minute to talk about what's going on in Focus this month.
Great idea. This month, students will be focusing their time on team building, what makes a teammate, decision-making as a team, and encouraging others in collaboration.
Sounds wonderful. Our classrooms can always use more teamwork and collaboration.
I agree. Well, that's all for today's newscast, friends. Keep growing in good character.